G'day everyone, my name is Ryonyx and welcome to Magical Literary Hero when Natsuki Saves the Literature... G'day everyone, my name is Ryonyx and welcome to Magical Literary Hero when Natsuki Saves the Literature Club. Do not ask me to repeat that, my goodness. This is a mod for Doki Doki Literature Club made by my friend Diablo Graves, who wanted me to see if I could give him some feedback or critique it, just because no one really had. So already there's a few problems. For instance, like this main menu. When I first booted it up to make sure it worked, I wasn't sure if I was in the main DDLC or not. If you look in the load game, there's all these saves here. This is from a playthrough of the original DDLC. Yeah, this is just a playthrough of the original DDLC. So, shares saves with that, which isn't very good, but... Anyway, new game. Hey Ryan, can you hear me? Hey, wake up! Hi there. I opened my eyes to see Natsuki staring me directly in the face. Had I fallen asleep? Wait, when did that happen? I don't remember going to sleep in the club room. The last thing I remembered was Sayori saying something really strange. Yuri and Natsuki were there, and so was Monika. Or was she? My thoughts are still fuzzy as I struggle to recover from my unexpected nap. My head. Hey Natsuki. Jeez, Ryan, Sayori wasn't kidding when she said you had bad sleeping habits. How are you going to help me fix things when you can't even keep your eyes open? Help you fix things? I don't understand. What's going on? Where is everyone? The more I try to piece together what was happening before I went to sleep, the less sense it makes. About that. I guess there's no point in avoiding it. They're gone, Ryan. Sayori, Yuri, Monika, they're all gone. It's just us now. Just us, but how? Where did they go? Weren't they just here? I know I fell asleep for a bit, but my thoughts trail off, unable to process what Natsuki is telling me. From the way she worded it, it sounded like she meant something more than just going to get a snack. Yeah, that's an understatement. You've been asleep for a really long time, Ryan. I'm not even sure how much time has passed since it happened, but I've been sitting here thinking about a lot of stuff. And now that you're awake, I think that means it's time to start fixing things. I stare at Natsuki for a moment. Natsuki, I don't understand any of this. Natsuki blinks at me, then smiles and scoffs slightly. I think that's what I said. That dork. He did say it would be easier than trying to explain it to you. So I guess I'm just going to have to do it. Do what? What are you talking about? Natsuki suddenly pokes my forehead with her finger and starts chanting. I suddenly wish I remembered more Japanese because it sounds vaguely like something out of a Mahou Shoujo manga. I probably butchered that. Kingdom Come. Hey, what are you... Okay. Did it work? I blink and look around, except I don't. A lot of strange information is now swarming in my head. I'm Ryan, the main character in a game called Doki Doki Literature Club. In the game, I followed another character, my childhood friend Sayori, to join a new club, where I met several cute girls and attempted to romance one of them. At least until the game's story took a hard turn towards discussion on mental health issues, psychological horror, and metatextual references. Great! It worked! Now I don't have to explain that part. Also, we don't need a recap. The player is supposed to have gone through the game already, so they should know everything too. Nice one, Graves. Natsuki, you can hear my thoughts? Yeah, well, I can read them at least. I mean, they show up right down here in this box and everything. Oh, I'm loving the meta element already. What? Oh, yeah, looks like they do. That's what I'm thinking to me. Man, this is weird. Wait a minute, we're characters in a game, but how are we here? I don't remember a point where we were the only ones in the club room. Or where we became aware that we're characters, for that matter. Also, didn't Monika delete everything? Or maybe Sayori did? That part still seems fuzzy to me. Yeah, the game had two endings, but they both had pretty much the same result. Goodbye, Literature Club. Fortunately for us, we're in a modified version of the game that keeps going after the original ending. It's hard to explain. I've been thinking about this part the most. But basically, we're here because the player was unhappy with how the game ended and wants to fix things. Player. Right. I remember that while I have my own distinct personality, there's someone outside the game who makes some of my decisions for me, and also is pushing buttons to advance the story. You can also see what I'm thinking, right? Hello, nice to meet you. Oh my goodness. Right, I also wanted to talk to you. I'm not going to be all coy like Monika and give subtle hints about your existence. Just a little hint, Graves. For stuff like this, it's a lot better to just use italics or bold or something like that. Just because these don't look very nice, they can clash. I'm not gonna be all kind of like, oh, yeah. Not my style. But I'm right, aren't I? You finished the game and then installed the mod that we're in now. You weren't satisfied with how things ended. You never got to go to the festival with Sayori, and you couldn't stop Yuri from, you know. And even if you got the best ending, Sayori still ended up deleting the game anyway. You didn't get to save everyone. It just never happened. Someone who's read more than a few stories, I know how frustrating that might be. So you searched online and found this mod, and well, here we are. That's basically what happened, right? Yes, I'll rescue you all and get a real happy ending. Sorta, I missed all of you and need to spend more time with you. Actually, I wanted more weird horror and cool meta stuff. This game is crazy. I'm just helping playtest this for the writer. I'm just here to make you all part of my girlfriend harem. Wow. I mean, you've covered most of the bases. I guess, closest thing is I'm helping playtest for the writer. Oh, cool. Thanks for helping out. He really appreciates it. Aww. So here we are. Myself, Ryan, and you. Also Ryan. Hey, before we get started, would you mind telling me a bit more about yourself? I'd really prefer not to have to refer to you as just you for the next couple of hours, okay? And I'm not going to go crawling through your computer to try to figure out what your real name is. Not my style. So just tell me and be honest, okay? First off, are you a boy or a girl? We're actually multiple people and non-binary sexually identify as. Right, okay, so yeah, I'm a boy. That's what I figured. Not that there's anything wrong with you being a guy. It's not a big deal, it's just that Monica never asked. Graves, you did mention that there was a pretty complex choice system, and I can sort of see where that's coming into play here. And I was curious, that's all. Anyways, second, what's your name? Your real name. Don't worry, I won't share it with anyone. Unless you turn out to be a creep. Seriously though, what's your name? Real name is Ryan. Oh, huh. Well, we're going to have to call him something else now. What? That's my name. Whoa! So it actually picks up that that the name's the same. Interesting. Nah, you're Mike now. Now I'm sort of curious as to what would have happened if you entered your name in as Mike. Not that curious, though. No, what's the... Okay, fine, but only because it'd be confusing otherwise. Great! Okay, Ryan, enough small talk. Let's get going already. Natsuki, what about me? You're coming too. Ryan needs you to see and act on things. But let's get one thing straight. Who's calling me right now? I'm the main character now. I didn't get nearly enough screen time before. Yeah, I can agree with that. And let's be honest, Mike, you're kind of an insensitive jerk for most of it. Hey, I couldn't help it. It's not like I got to pick my actions in dialogue. Yeah, I know, you're supposed to be a typical protagonist jerk, so I can't blame you too much. It's just how you're written. But still, it'd probably be best just to let Ryan control your actions this time. It's bad enough that my style and mannerisms won't be perfect. But if we have to deal with your entire personality being changed, we might as well have just replaced you with someone else. So just let Ryan handle this, okay? This is kind of for them anyway. I don't really get what Natsuki means by that. Okay, where are we going? How exactly are we going to save everyone? Right, I should explain. Ryan, from your perspective, the game takes place from Tuesday to Monday. Then it starts over again, without Sayori, then just Monica. You relive the same week or even just the same day several times. But really, each of those days is a separate part of the game. They're scripts, right? They're scripts, right? Lines of code, variables, conditionals. Yeah, all that stuff. It's all connected. Making a choice here changes an outcome there. And as we saw with Monica, if you're not careful and messing around with it, bad things start happening. We don't want that to happen. So we need to be careful about what we do, and we need to do things in the right order. If we make a change, then go back and change something else earlier in the script, it might undo the first change we made. Okay, something I noticed about this real quick is that Natsuki would never say any of this in like normal dialogue, but there's not really any point where I've gone, oh, this isn't Natsuki. It feels like what Natsuki would be like if she were in this position. Shows how good the writing is. Or something worse. I see. That means we need to start with Sayori, right? Right. I don't know exactly how we're going to do it. But if we look around for ideas in the scripts for a sec, I'm sure we'll figure out some way to save her. Don't worry, I'll make sure we end up in places that won't screw things up just by us being there. And Ryan, if you need to take a break at any point, it's okay. I made him promise that he won't have any awful nightmares while you're gone. We'll just sort of go to sleep for a bit. I'm trying to get rid of the horror part after all. So Mike, Ryan, ready to rock? That one was a little bit out of character. Yeah, let's do this. Wait, who's him anyway? Is that the guy who made this mod? Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, don't worry about that guy. He said to say that if you asked about him, I'd like to limit my involvement in the actual story as much as possible. Yeah, that sounds like him. This is a story for you and Ryan, not me. Also, author self-insert plots are usually terrible. Yeah, I agree. What a dork, right? Alright, it's time for magical literary hero Natsuki, her sidekick Mike, and the mysterious Ryan to save the literature club. Sidekick. Yes, let's go. I'm really enjoying it so far. End first stage. That person tells you you're worthless. Don't get out of bed. Don't eat. Don't try to make friends. You're worthless, so why even bother? You're not worthless. Even if that person doesn't understand, we'll do whatever we can to help you see that. You are precious to us, and we love you. That person tells you it's so easy. Get more sleep and exercise. Take a pill every day. Talk to someone about your problems. It's so easy, so why can't you do them? It's not easy. You are fighting to make your life better. We'll do whatever we can to help you, until you can look at that person in the mirror and say, I love you. Okay, this definitely seems like it's going and dealing with like depression and stuff, so... but I'm pretty sure this is the Natsuki theme. So I think like maybe it's Natsuki talking to Sayori. That's just my guess. Begin second stage. Righty-ho. Okay, so we're outside my house. Wait, is that me? In the distance, a girl with a red bow in her hair and a boy next to her are walking to school. It's obvious that that's Sayori, and I've only seen the back of my head, but I'm pretty sure that's me with her. Huh. Wonder what would happen if I went and talked to myself. Forget it. We got enough to do without creating some awful time paradox subplot. Okay, so where are we? I mean, I know where we are, but, it's Tuesday morning. We're right at the beginning of everything. I figured it would be a safe place to start. I don't think there's really a whole lot we can do today. Mike joined the club, but the only thing that happened were introductions and Monica's idea to have everyone write poems. And your cupcakes. True, they were pretty great. But that's not what's important right now. We've got to search the rest of the week for clues. Nothing happens on Saturday and Monday. Okay. Just a little tip, Graves, for you. You don't have to do this, but, since Natsuki is probably going to be the only character on screen for a long time, it would be better if, she was changing poses and expressions a lot more often. Like, with every bit of dialogue, she changes her expression to match what she's saying. Every time Mike talks, she changes to an expression with her mouth closed. Something like that. You don't have to do it. It's just something you can do to make it better. I'm just trying to give you all the advice I can. We should save Monday for last. It leaves Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. One of those should have something helpful. Wait, what? I completely was not paying attention. Oh god, something about Tuesday, Wednesday. So she's suggesting we should move on to Wednesday and Thursday. What happened today? We were introduced to the club. There were no horror elements, but it's the start of everything. I feel like it'll be more interesting if we move along. Sounds good. Where should we go? Okay, I'm gonna save this. Where no other saves are. Wednesday. When was the first Monica's first fourth wall break was don't forget to save your game. I believe. Was that on Thursday? I think it was Thursday, so let's go there. We're outside my house. I hear familiar voices in the distance. One of them is my own. Natsuki grabs my arm and yanks me into an alleyway where we won't be seen. We overhear Sayori ask me a pretty awkward question. After that, we go into separate houses for the evening. That was weird. Tell me about it. But Ryan, tell me something. When you picked that choice, were you honest? Oh, right. Of course I was. I even told her that it wasn't just about liking someone else. I would have walked home with Sayori, but I couldn't just tell her that. Wait, what? I can't remember what my original choice was. I think I said that I would walk home with her. Of course I was even told that it wasn't just about liking someone. Yeah, that was it. Good. She probably would have been stressed about it no matter what you told her. But I think she would understand if you were honest, at least. Okay, let's move on. Where should we go? Oh. Let's move to Friday, then. I'm overthinking all of this. We're outside the club room. I can hear voices coming from the room. Wait, I think someone's leaving. Quick, over here! We duck around a corner where we can have a good view of the hallway without being seen. Oh no. She looks back at the door for a moment, then starts walking away, quickly heading down. I don't know! Going after her would create the whole paradox thing, because it'd be best to let her have some time alone. It sucks to see her like that, but I'm pretty sure she didn't want to talk about it right now. Probably for the best that we give her some space. That, and we can't really alter the events to... Oh no, we're meant to alter the events! Yeah, oh well. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to know when someone needs space and when they're really in trouble. Dang it. I did hear that, oh crap, I just rewrite the same. God dang it! Fine. Fortunately for us, we know we still got time to do something. So hey, cheer up, okay? We'll find some way to save her. Yeah. Okay, let's go. I don't want to go back and remake that choice. But this entire thing is probably about helping Sayori. So Sunday is the day... Oh, it gets really bad. I guess we gotta go there. Outside my house again. It was a pretty emotional scene. I told Sayori... I can't remember what I told her the original game. I think I said that I loved her, but I can't remember. So, but that's what I'm gonna go with. I told her that I loved her. I don't know if it was the best answer for her situation, but I'm sticking with it. I think this might be a good time to try talking to her, but we should probably visit some of the other days first. Let's come back here later, okay? Okay. Alright, then I guess we'll go to Wednesday. We're in the club room. It's empty. The sun hasn't quite gone down yet, but everyone has already left for the day. Oh yeah, this was the first day we shared poems. That was awkward. I mean, I guess it was also a pretty good idea. Just because it wasn't something I was comfortable with meant it was bad. But it was also really stressful at first. Yeah, especially when you and Yuri started fighting. Don't remind me! Hey, what's this? Natsuki picks a familiar-looking paper off the floor. Hey Mike, it's the first poem you wrote. Or I guess actually, Brian wrote this. I helped! Uh-huh. She glances over it again. That's right, most of the time... It's time to jog your memory. Recreate the poem you originally made so that you can remember which club member you spent the most time with. 100% Yuri. Crimson. Existence. And misfortune. Not the same one. Oh. I'm pretty sure I got mostly Yuri. You were hanging out with Yuri. How long have I been recording for? 20 minutes now. Okay. We'll finish this scene in a moment. You were hanging out with Yuri. Yeah, it really was a stressful first day, wasn't it? Question mark. Anyways. Mike, you should probably hang on to this. Sure. Who knows, maybe it'll come in handy. Yeah, we probably won't find anything else, though. Let's try one of the other days. Where should we go? Okay, I am enjoying this so far. It seems pretty interesting. I mean, I think we are meant to be helping Sayori, but the game wasn't very clear on that. It just sort of alluded to it. But again, you've heard all my critiques that I put in so far. I don't want to judge it too early since it's only the first 20 minutes of the game. So, I am going to actually save it here this time. So anyway, that is it from me for now, so thank you for joining me in this adventure. If you enjoyed it, then let me know down in the comments below, and I'll be sure to get to it as soon as I can. And thank you so much for watching. Goodbye! Oh, it's not over! It's not over! Oh, we're in the morgue, where they store all the dead bodies. Why am I here?